What's up, my people? What's up, my people? What's up? Hit that like button coming in. Hit that like button coming in. Oh man. Where do we start though, man? Where do we start? Right? Where do we start? Well, we'll say this is justice for our sister Sonya Massey. Her trial did start. Her trial did start, and how can I say it, folks? It's some BS in the game already. It's some BS in the game already. It's some BS in the game already. They have dropped two of the lesser charges that they. What up, Scar? I'm good, man. I'm good now. I just just chilling. But yeah, we got to go in tonight. I'm not on StreamYard tonight, so it's just a live, man. We just going at it, man. Hopefully, we can donate. Y'all got my Cash App, y'all got my PayPal, man. Make sure y'all put it in. What up out the pit? But yeah, justice for Sonya Massey, man. Like it's already some BS in the game. Already some BS in the game. They dropped two of the lesser charges that they charged. Let me get old boy name. I forgot his name. But man, if y'all don't remember, Sonya Massey was the one, that the police told her to go and take the hot boiling water off of the stove, and then, next thing you know, he unalives it, right? Point blank range. Miss Sonya Massey was only 36 years old. And Sean Grayson. That was his name. Sean Grayson. The name of the police officer that took Miss Massey's life down there in Springfield, Illinois. So me personally, I think this was, this cat had, this was premeditated murder to me. Premeditated. This cat had already been on 6 police forces. 6. He had already been on 6. And then they hired, his father-in-law got him hired over here in Springfield. Then look what happens. Look what happens. Unbelievable, y'all. Unbelievable. But anyway, the trial has begun. And let me go here. Now, he shot her, which I think why he shot her was because she told him, Sean Gracie, Sonya Massey told Sean Gracie, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Man, look. That demon must have just said, you know what, I got to get rid of her. Because look, that must have struck a nerve, to him, which it did, had to have striking a nerve. And he shot the sister, man, point blank range. Now, the other thing is, Scar, yeah, crazy, man. But you know what? Without them body cameras, we would have never known what happened. So it's good and it's a curse. You know what I'm saying? Because even with them, look at it now. They're trying their best to get this cat some type of sentence or get him found not guilty or find a way to lower the sentence if they find him guilty or whatever. But Yeah, man, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And when she said that, he hit her. He hit her with the. He hit her with the. You know, he got rid of her. He unalived her, right? Which was so sad. The woman had already called. Miss Massey had already called, and you know, the police had already been out there. Now, if you've seen the previous video before the incident with Officer Sean Grayson, I mean, it was two officers that came up there, and man, they did their jobs as police officers. They did their jobs. But when this idiot was called, you know, the one that's been fired off of 6 police forces, he takes the woman out. Takes out. He told her to go and cut off the hot boiling water. Go take that pot off the stove. That pot wasn't bothering nobody. Soon as she does it, you fear for your life? But you told her to go do it, right? Man, I think he should get the death penalty. They should go ahead and just take him up out of here for taking Miss Massey's life, 36 years old. I think he was also released from the service on counts of his behavior. Don't see had he become a exactly. Forget that's right. That's right, Scar. Yeah, out the pit. Yeah, they finally have started his trial. Started their trial. Sean Grayson's trial versus the state. Sonia Massey, and man, he did a bad, man. He did a bad. You know, and you know, the sad part about it is that I really don't think there need to be a trial. This should have been, you know, cut and dry. Go on about your business, man. Go on, sit your ass up in there and get ready to get fried if they got the death penalty. Because this was uncalled for. It was senseless. It was pathetic. You know, but I will keep y'all updated with that. Like I say, it's getting cold now, so we are going to be going live, you know, quite often now. Real talk. The higher ups that hired him should be held responsible. His father-in-law was the one that got the chief in Springfield to hire him. Well, nobody was gonna hire this fool, man. This dude was he was unstable his damn self. He was unstable his damn self. So what nobody gonna, you know, hire that fool, man? He was unstable himself. So we're gonna, you know, keep Sonia Massey and her family definitely in prayer, and hopefully you know, they give her justice, man, for this incident that happened, because man, this wasn't right, man. This could have been your mother, sister, you know, grandmother, cousin, anybody, you know, and got taken out like that, man. She didn't even see it coming. Matter of fact, she was ducking down, you know what I'm saying, when the fool pulled the gun out on her. Scared for her life. But anyway, let's get to this here, man. Donald Trump don't give a fuck about nobody. Donald Trump doesn't give a fuck about nobody. You know, I see on Facebook, y'all, TikTok, any social media, I see all the jokes and all the posts about, you know, no food stamps in November next month, and, you know, people are going to be this here and something laughing and this, that, that. Man. And it's mostly coming from people that look like us. Black folks, brown folks, tan folks, whatever you want to call it, people of color. looking just like us, making a mockery, making fun of the situation that's on hand, that people are not gonna be able to, feed their kids or have a Thanksgiving due to the fact that this government shutdown that they got going on, man, that these folks up there in DC, they could give a damn about what the common everyday person doing, you know what I'm saying, how they survive, if they're surviving right now here in America. But you know what's so funny though? This orange motherfucker can go and spend $250 million of the taxpayers' money on a damn ballroom and then demolish the east side of the White House. Man, that White House, man, our ancestors built that. Our ancestors built that White House. You just gonna destroy it, man. Like he been doing everything else that has something to do with Black history. Just destroy it, tear it down, forget about it, this and that there. Let me tell y'all something. I don't know how this gonna end. I don't know. I will say this here. Be prepared. He don't plan on leaving, y'all. Be prepared. He doesn't plan on leaving. He's spending the taxpayers' money on building this ballroom and demolishing the White House and, pretty much causing all this chaos here in America. But you can go give $40 billion to them motherfuckers over there in Argentina. But you people that voted for him, y'all know who y'all are. The majority of y'all Caucasians. Y'all, yeah. The people, y'all that voted for him, remember he promised y'all that America first? And I hate to do it, man, but our brother here, big pressure when he was coming on here hollering that shit, talking about America first. Big pressure. Hey man, I love you to death, brother. But I know you gotta feel some type of way right now. I know you gotta feel some type of way right now. We'll be on here having a discussion, and the first thing come out his mouth or any other person's mouth that voted for Donald Trump, I'm with America first. I'm America first. Donald Trump ain't put America first since his ass was sworn in, lying on that goddamn Bible. America first, right? Yeah, about that, right? Malcolm X said it better. You've been hoodwinked. You've been tricked. Y'all got tricked, man. Y'all got tricked. Them little measly dollars, man. Shout out to my sister Baby too, man. She was telling the cast that came on here, talking about they voted for Donald Trump. They support his ideas, his policies, this and that, the tariffs and all that. Man, Donald Trump is getting rich off of them tariffs, and the people in America, we are struggling. The people in America are struggling. Can't get a decent meal because groceries are so high. Gas is going up. If you ain't paying attention, pay attention. Gas creeping up little by little. Pay attention. But guess, then you got the shutdown, right? Where the military not getting paid, federal workers not getting paid, government workers, government contractors not getting paid. But you know who getting paid though? They got a check coming on the 23rd, y'all. They got a check coming on the 23rd, and I heard it. From what I hear, it's supposed to be a nice big fat check, which is tomorrow, and that's the ICE agents. Everybody that's not getting paid from the government shutdown should be up there, man, protesting, storming that motherfucking Capitol, finding Donald Trump, man, to let his ass have it and you know, let it be what it's going to be. Because if they're going to pay these fools that's running around with their faces covered up, hollering about ICE, tomorrow they getting a check. And these people that work in these government jobs, these federal jobs, they don't know when they're going to receive a check or how they're going to feed their family or if they're going to have a Thanksgiving. Man, you know you got to be an evil motherfucker, man. You got to be an evil motherfucker. I'm talking about, man, listen, I got boundaries, man. I know when I'm on some shit, man, I try to, you know, stick to it. I try to, you know, sometimes this fucked up heart of mine will give in because I don't want to, you know, cause no other confusion and all that type of shit, man. And sometimes, you know, yeah, players fuck up too. I slip and, you know, give in this and that. But man, I'm telling you, man, I'm on a whole new other mission, man. I cannot sit up here and be giving these motherfuckers passes out here, man, when they don't fucking deserve it. Well, out the pit, I'm not worried about like people that's depending on them food stamps, you know, every day from the government, this and that. I'm speaking on you got elderly out there that need those stamps, people that are retired, you know, people that are sick, disabled, that can't go work jobs, that can't do this. I'm talking about them people there that there's no reason why they should have the benefits stopped due to white folks, rich white men, old rich white man greed. They shouldn't have to go through this, man, because of their fucking greed and because of these motherfuckers' hate that got this food. And I'm gonna tell you something else, man. The more and more, I could be wrong, but I could be right. I could be wrong, but I could be right. After watching everything that this motherfucker Trump doing, I'm just really starting to think, man, that they just stole this election straight up. I really think Kamala won. I think she had the votes to get in, man. And I just think they just stole this motherfucker, which we know Elon bought it. You are right, but we got to hold the lazy ones accountable. The part of the reason the elders who really need help not getting it now. I can agree with that, but something that was said to me. Fuck them little crumbs there though, right? What about these racist white farmers that's been voting for Trump and these dirty ass, you know, people in the White House, man, these other guys have been coming in, you know, using the government for their benefits and money, you know what I'm saying, getting free land, you know, getting kickback off the land that the government gave them and all that. Now they're crying because now Trump done fucked them over. But those were the real welfare kings and queens. You say it's all about the electoral votes. I know that out the pit, but you know what though? That's still to me like a motherfucker stole it because we already know that shit was rigged. You know what I'm saying? How it's rigged how the electoral college shit is set up anyway. That's why the motherfucker he trying to steal all them seats right now down there in Texas. But I'm telling you, man, we gotta do better though, man. We gotta do better. We gotta stop this motherfucker hating on one another, man. We gotta start really trying to stick together, man, because them people don't give a fuck about us. Them people don't care about us, man. Them people hate us. They hate us with a passion, man. Only thing we good at is motherfucking or touchdown. Touchdown. You know what I'm saying? Or motherfucker hit a baseball. You know? Or hit a fucking baseball. Yes, we do. We got a lot of houses to clean. You know what's crazy? Times like this here with the social injustice of black people and just people all over the land. You never would say for real though, out the pit, for real though. Touchdown. Hell yeah. And we can't catch a football or dribble a basketball or hit a home run or you know, get out there and you know what I'm saying, shit, run fast on a down track. We're just entertainment. And we got to get out or make a joke, you know, hold a microphone, make some jokes or you know, now, you know, this new generation now, you know, them motherfuckers, they sit up, man, I'm gonna tell y'all something that blew my fucking mind, y'all. Let me tell you what blew my mind, y'all. Now listen. I remember the Super Bowl, man, when Michael Jackson performed, right? Man, Mike came out the goddamn ground and jumped up, boom, and stood in that motherfucker, hand on hips, just looking straight like a motherfucker, man, just looking straight. About 20 minutes, 30 minutes, somewhere up in there, then the motherfucker hit that head on you and the crowd went wild. Man, I thought that shit was dope as hell, man. I thought that, man, listen. And then just, you know, he got up there and turned it out, right? He got up there and turned it out. But I'm sitting up here the other damn day, y'all. I bullshit y'all not. I'm flipping through YouTube and shit. All I kept seeing was NBA Youngboy. NBA Youngboy. NBA Youngboy. NBA Youngboy. His opening act, when he comes on the stage, he's in a fucking casket. He starts rapping and the crowd goes wild. And I'm sitting up there saying to myself, all you motherfuckers out there dead looking like zombies and lost because y'all sitting up here listening to a motherfucker don't know one word this nigga done said. All you hear was yeah. I'm like, oh my God. But these young ones are so used to fucking that bullshit instead of paying attention to what's going on in the real world. We got to get them on code. Cause one thing about them white folks, man, they showed it in the Kyrie and Lacey story, man. They stay on code with each other. They stay on code with each other, right or wrong, knowing that white boy lied on that damn police report. But guess what? They done hid him. He out the way. He on police leave, and they stand on code. He'll never get arrested for the shit that he did to that damn young boy. Meanwhile, we at the NBA Youngboy concert. Yeah. Meanwhile, $250 million to tear down the goddamn east side of the White House to put a fucking ballroom in there. And not to mention, guess who has an office in the fucking building where they're building the ballroom? The immigrant, Melania Trumper. Melania Trumper. She got a fucking office in the ballroom. Make that make sense. Bitch can't speak a lick of English, but she got a goddamn office in the fucking east side where they building this ballroom at. Man, what up? Oh, what up, sister baby? Listen, Trump said it, and my sister baby said it. Trump does not plan on leaving. That's why he's building all that shit, doing everything that he want to do. But one thing's for certain, what is that, baby? We are not our ancestors. But we gonna let them Caucasians go out there and do their thing first and handle their business first. We gonna let them do their thing first. Because they started this shit. They started this shit. So we gonna let them go handle their business first. We gonna let them go. We gonna sit back with our popcorn and our wine coolers or whatever the fuck you drink, and we gonna sit back and we gonna watch. We gonna watch and see them go handle their business first before we do anything else up. No, they do not. And then let me tell y'all something. That's all who you see on these videos, y'all. You see a couple of sisters here and there on these videos about the food stamps and this and that. But man, you see mostly white folks. White folks. Yep, and Hispanics and Asians too, exactly. But you know, I know y'all gotta feel like shit. Like I said, I remember arguing for hours on live with Big Pressure. I'm America first. I'm America first. Like Big Pressure. No, bro. Dude don't give a fuck about you, man. Dude don't care about none of us, man. No, it's America first. We gotta quit. What happened when they dropped them tariffs? The first day he put them tariffs out there, this the only person they reported though. His son, Barron Trump, made $80 million. So if he made $80 million, how much you think the motherfuckers made? Let's think about that. If Barron Trump, goofy ass, sick looking ass, made $80 million, how much do you think them other motherfuckers made off the fucking stock exchange when them tariffs hit first? Soon as Trump announced them tariffs, he started buying up shit, doing what he got to do or whatever. Whoever running shit, they buying up. Then guess what they started doing? Selling because the shit started going down. We are getting conned here in America. I don't say we. They are getting conned in America. They are getting conned. But Malcolm X said it best. You've been hoodwinked. Shit. You've been hoodwinked. So do y'all really think people gonna go in there and run out them stores with baskets and bags of groceries? Man, they probably gonna have the whole police force up in there, man. And I tell you one thing, I don't think it's gonna be black folks getting arrested. It's gonna be a lot of white folks getting arrested. Watch and see. Watch and see. Because you know what? We can make anything out of anything. We can make nothing out of something. Something out of nothing. We gonna make it stretch. We gonna make it do what it do, baby. We gonna make it do what it do. But I remember all them conversations that we were having, man. I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it, man. America first. You say why the Hispanics don't know about Tennessee Bureau of Investigations? Well, you know what? They know now. They know now. And you know, I'm reading these headlines and stuff, and you know, they talk, you know, EBT wars, the hood rats with no food stamps and this and that there. Well, for you dummies that sit up here and want to talk about the so-called hood rats and all that, and they had to go buy they go buy the eyelashes, the nails, and this and that there. But man, listen, the thing about it is there are more white folks on food stamps than anybody in this country. White folks get they're about 32, 33% that get SNAP benefits. I think black folks only make up about 19 or 20%. But I tell you one thing though, I don't think that America, the people, are gonna let all this shit slide, because once it's over, it's either two things that's gonna happen. Either there's gonna be some type of, war between one another here on the land here. What's up, Endor? Baby say, not gonna lie, these food prices are getting out of hand before I didn't notice. Baby, them food prices been going up. I'm talking about, they are ridiculously insane. Insane. And then this motherfucker Trump has the audacity. See, this is how you know when a motherfucker just saying, fuck you. This is how you know when a motherfucker really saying, fuck you. Well, shit. If the beef and all that high here, well, we're going to go see, can we get some beef from Argentina? Argentina? Man, they got so much shit wrong with their meat. Worms and shit all up in there. What you call that shit them cows have? God damn, what's that disease that them cows be having? Gain something, or I forgot what they call it. Man, you will be a damn fool. Mad cow disease, all that. You would be a damn fool if you was to ever eat some of that shit coming from Argentina. Pretty much, he's saying, I'm trying to get rid of all you motherfuckers. Go ahead and eat this goddamn meat that we're going to give from Argentina. Endor, you laughing, but I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. You would be a damn fool if you eat some of that meat. I tell you though, man, they got to prosecute all these motherfuckers that are doing this shit with him, man, for these crimes that they're doing, blowing up fishermen boats, lying, saying they man, don't nobody be smuggling no motherfucking coke and shit no more. Them days are over. This shit is about fentanyl and goddamn man-made ass meth labs and shit over there in Davenport, Iowa. Motherfuckers ain't getting no real coke and shit no more. I couldn't tell you the last time I seen a nigga arrested for crack dealing. I couldn't tell you the last time I seen a nigga get arrested for having some coke. But I bet you they got some meth on their hand, they been arrested for that shit. Or some fentanyl. When the last time you ever heard somebody getting arrested for some damn coke or crack? But I bet you say fentanyl, they'll be like, shit, I just seen a nigga get arrested for that shit about 5 minutes ago. So them motherfuckers lying, talking about that they stopping the drugs and shit coming into America, and they doing it, man, they killing innocent people. Blowing up fishermen, man, trying to make a living. But what they do, get that broom and sweep that shit up under the rug. But you motherfuckers should be ashamed of y'all self. He told y'all exactly, hit that like button coming in. He told y'all exactly what he was gonna do. But no, I need that little check. I need that little check. You simple Simon ass motherfuckers. The people that voted for Donald Trump should be ashamed of themselves. But here in America, to see a woman do anything, you motherfuckers will invite the devil in your house. I'd be damned if we have a woman in here. I'll be damned if a motherfucking woman tell me what to do. She can't lead. Can't no woman lead. Man, women been leading the motherfucking households and motherfucking corporations for fucking years. Let's just call it for what it is, fellas, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, they want to cry because they getting deported. He told them. Now, one thing that orange motherfucker didn't lie about was getting them goddamn illegal immigrants up out of here. He didn't lie about that shit, but everything else to my man. Oh yeah, he ran on the motherfucking grocery prices going down. Yeah, and the first thing I'm gonna do, we're gonna lower the groceries. I know you don't like going in there and buying these expensive groceries. How dare the Democrats have these groceries so high? Man, that shit done went triple since this motherfucker been in office. He ain't even been in there a year. He ain't been in the fucking White House a year. And them grocery prices have tripled from what they were when old Sleepy Joe was up in there. Yeah, she sure did run the White House when Bill Clinton was in there because he was too busy getting his winger sucked. But yeah, these grocery prices have tripled since Trump been in office. They have tripled. But you know, them die-hard ass racists, they don't care if they starving, their kids starving, long as they think they hurting niggas. Long as they think niggas are being hurt and Mexican and Spanish are being hurt, they don't give a damn what this idiot do. But the average Joe, the average white man that work a 9 to 5, struggling just like everybody else, that motherfucker crying his ass off. I can't believe he's doing this to us. We're Americans. I am a white American. Glock, man, you know, that's what I said too, man. I said that too, man. I said that too. Yep. We're going to get him up out of here since he want to talk about somebody's mama. When we know your mama ain't did shit but motherfucking did what she did anyway. Let's get him up out of here. But yep. And you know what's crazy, y'all? With everything that's been happened thus far, them same people that voted for Trump, they'll vote for him again. Do y'all believe that? The same people that voted for Trump, if he was to run again, they will vote for him again. You know, a lot of people say that Obama was the trigger for all this. I don't know. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Because Obama, maybe a little bit, baby, but not 100%. Because Obama, he wasn't El Negro. He wasn't all the way El Negro. They still got the Tea Party to this day. I ain't seen no motherfucker lately. They've been hiding out crying too, because they the ones getting the goddamn food stamps. So let me ask y'all this here though. Do y'all believe that we're going to have an election next month? Do y'all think they're gonna let us vote next month? Even with the government shutdown, baby? Yeah, hey, indoor, it's a wrap. Yeah, ain't no food stamps coming next month. No, ma'am. That's out the door. So let me ask you something. Let me ask y'all something. What do y'all think gonna happen with those elections then? Will that change anything that's going on right now? Would it put a dent in some of this shit that's going on right now? You know, I tell you like this is one thing I am pissed off at about though. Do y'all remember when Trump and head staff went in there and pretty much insulted all those educated top generals and admirals and all them high ranking officers in the military? Y'all remember when they went and did that? A lot of those guys, I don't say a lot of them, but it's been a few that have retired, resigned. They didn't look, man. You know what, man? I'm sick of this shit, man. Y'all have this shit, bro. I stay on the sidelines and look at it. A lot of them have done that. I wish they wouldn't have done that because now they're putting these yes men in there that'll do whatever this con man says to do. They say, man, I took an oath. I believe in the Constitution. Constitution for who? Well, baby, we're gonna have to see. We will most definitely see. We will most definitely see. Well, a lot of this though out the pit is about let's clear this shit up, man. Uh the affordable health care, right? Affordable health care. Who started calling this shit Obamacare? Who started calling it that? Because I remember when that bill was rolled out, it was the Affordable Care Act. Who started calling it the Obamacare? I'll wait. Yes, indeed. The so-called T people. But you know what's crazy about that though, baby? They were using that shit up left and right. They've been using that shit up left and right. Left and right. I ain't gonna say that. I think a lot of people care. Listen, man. If I had my choice right now, if there was a race for president right now, man, ladies and gentlemen, I would hope that young sister out of Georgia. What Jasmine? Yeah, she in Georgia, right? Jasmine Crockett. I like her. She one that's been calling them out on their shit. Texas, yeah, Texas. She been calling them out on their shit. She's fearless. And we need a bulldog. That's the problem now. We don't have no bulldogs. We got a whole bunch of chihuahuas and shit. We got a whole bunch of chihuahuas and shit. But yeah, I think Jasmine, that would be my front runner. Yep, no sellout, none of that shit. Straight to the point, straight up bulldog. Now y'all see what Baby just wrote? She cannot do anything until people start voting. Why out the pit? Y'all don't like Jasmine? Okay. I don't think she just talked. I think she's a bulldog. Cause I mean, we got too many chihuahuas around here any fucking way. Okay, just checking. Just checking. Normally I be on StreamYard. I'm gonna go on StreamYard probably next week. I gotta do that again. Hey, bro, what you say? I'm against all that shit, huh? I know that's right. I ain't mad at you. It make you that way sometimes. But that's why we got to get out and vote, baby, because they control all three branches. The other problem is, don't none of these motherfuckers understand civics. They don't understand civics. Don't have a clue what civics is and what how much civics meant in high school when you was taking it. Oh my God. Oh man. Oh man. You say you smoking cigars now? I'm gonna say, ain't no way. You ain't smoking no cigars. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Hey, out the pit. I don't believe that shit. Baby ain't smoking no damn cigars. Baby say shit. I gotta smoke this shit to keep from going off on these motherfuckers around here. But I tell you one thing though. Maduro's, yeah. Well, I guess she is smoking, yeah. Well, I tell you one thing. I have noticed that my white counterparts, they have been pretty nice as of lately. Have they been nice to y'all, when y'all see them? They've been nice to me. I think they even wanted to apologize, saying, I'm sorry for voting for Donald Trump, or I'm sorry for voting for the Orange Devil. I didn't know. I didn't know he was gonna do this to us white people. I can't believe he's doing this to us. We look like him. He looks like us. But what they fail to realize is Donald Trump has no ties to America. Smiling in my face. No, they want to take my place. That's it. I don't want your forgiveness. I don't want you talking to me. I don't want nothing to do with y'all because I don't trust y'all. Y'all will turn right back around and do what y'all did. Lied to all them sisters in that sisterhood shit when the election was going on. Yeah, fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald. Yeah, sister, fuck him. They went right in that motherfucking booth. Shit, I don't want my husband to be mad at me. My daddy, he'll be disgusted if I don't vote for Trump. Yes, indeed, out the pit. All them motherfuckers getting wealthy. Not rich, but they're getting wealthy. That's why I say I don't really think Trump will even give a fuck. He wouldn't give a fuck. Because they'll be in took so much money that, it don't matter. It don't matter to them in a way, but money. Money, 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 money. That's it. But $250 million on a ballroom, and you got people out here starving. People out here worried that they're not going to have any food for next month. And I heard this here, y'all. This is what I heard. I don't know if it's true or not. This is just what I heard. So they were saying that with the prices of groceries going up, and also with the possibility of, chaos, stirring up next month without having those stamps, that those grocery stores are not going to be filled up with food like that. Is that a possibility? That's what they're saying. Shit. Don't say, y'all, I don't want no chickens, man. I grew up next to a motherfucking train track and Miss Ethel that had some goddamn chicken, some roosters and whatever them motherfuckers, chicken roosters. All you heard in the morning was "Cuck, cuck, 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 cuck." 5 in the morning. 5 in the morning, them motherfuckers going off. and then the train track right beside the house. You got used to that shit. What it say? Many family lives in my family in Louisiana. They hunt, fish, and have gardens. No doubt. But hey, listen, out the pit, all bullshit aside, I remember that train used to come through. Right? Man, I'm telling y'all, that motherfucking train used to shake that goddamn house, and you just being that motherfucker doing this like a damn bobblehead. But when you was asleep, shit, you ain't even hear that train because you was used to it. That bitch come through. What? Ding, 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 ding. You just get used to it. You don't even think about that shit no more. Them was the good times. When it got cold, man, we didn't have these old expensive ass blankets and comforters and shit that we got. Man, my grandmother made quilts, crocheting the motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Big heavy ass fucking blankets and shit. For real. Shit, motherfucker wasn't never cold up under them damn blankets, them quilts and stuff that they made. But I'm telling you, man, over here, we seen this shit coming a mile away. We seen it coming a mile away, y'all. So what's happening in America right now? You had people like Bebe, you had people like OG Greg. Man, they was calling that shit from day one. Sister Indoor, Sister Van, they was calling this shit from day one, man, that it was gonna be like this. Say you left at 3 a.m. I know that's right. That train, if you ain't used to it, oh no, that shit'll drive you crazy. I'm talking about my grandma stayed right next to that train track. And we had pecan trees in the yard. That's how we used to make our money. Shit, one of us used to climb the tree, me and my cousin, hop on that motherfucking limb, all that shit falling down. We got the sack down there. Shit, get a rake that shit up, pick it up, throw it in that sack, whatever ain't fall in that bag, take it down there to the pecan place, man, and make down there $50-$60 off of it. That's why if you go to Monroe, Louisiana, they got the mall called Pecan Land Mall. That's what we had down there, pecan trees, pine trees. I haven't seen up here in the Midwest, I probably seen one pine tree since I've been here. One. You don't see them like that here. But go down south, you're gonna see all them straw trees, them pine trees. And if you're a real Southerner, you can make Sprite with pine straw. You take the pine straw, you take a a jar, fill it up with water. I mean, put the pine straw in there, fill it up with water. Get you about a cup or two of sugar and put it up in there. Shake it up real good. Let it sit for about a week. You got Sprite. The pine straw lets off the carbon and yeast and all that up in the water, and that's what makes it taste like Sprite. That's crazy though. Baby say, shit, I'm on these motherfucking cigars. That's real talk, man. I ain't mad at you. But yeah, man, y'all do me a favor. Make sure y'all hit the like button and make sure y'all support the platform as well, man. I need a little help paying StreamYard today, so we need to make sure we do that. Yes, it does, baby. It tastes like Sprite. It tastes just like Sprite. Well, I tell you what, I'm trying to give y'all some tips because they said they cutting out all the groceries down there, so we got to learn how to make our own shit. Say that shit tastes like dirt and piss. Man, y'all don't supposed to give up the secret. You supposed to let these motherfuckers try it. Y'all supposed to try it, man. Y'all say, man, ill as hell. No. Man, you got me drinking this nasty ass shit. Man, y'all a fool. I piss hell no. I'm cool on that shit. Real talk. But I know one thing every black person better have in their fridge, though. Either have you one of these here. Always grape. Always grape. Black people love grape. If we ain't got that in there, we ain't black. I don't know. I don't know a black person that don't like anything grape. For real. But yeah. Yeah, I drank the Peach Crush as well. I drank that too. I remember back in the day we used to have those baby, do you remember them drinks called Delaware Punches? They used to be in the purple bottle, purple can. Knee-high peach, yeah, knee-high peach. Man, now that's down south for real. Knee-high peach. Yeah, motherfucker down south drank that knee-high peach. You remember them, baby? I swear for God, y'all, I'm not bullshitting y'all. I'm not bullshitting y'all. That Delaware Punch, that shit is like crack. That Delaware Punch is like crack. I remember, man, like going home, it was two things you had to get when you go home. One was them Delaware Punches. Two, they got some chips called Chiwis. They from New Orleans. They got a Cajun Creole flavor. They got a Cajun barbecue flavor. They got all different flavors now, but it used to just be one. We could call them football chips back in the day, but they were called Chiwis. CHEE-WEE. Chiwis. Let me tell you something. Look it up. They sell it online. They will ship it to your house. Man, them chips probably the best chips in the world. Say Winn-Dixie check. Yeah. Shit, I ain't been to a Winn-Dixie in God knows when. I didn't even know they still made a Winn-Dixie grocery store. We used to have Piggly Wiggly. Don't nobody know about that Piggly Wiggly. Who know about that Piggly Wiggly? That Piggly Wiggly, man. And next thing you know, down south, they switched it to baby. Oh, okay, yeah. They had a Piggly Wiggly down there in Morehouse Parish. Our Piggly Wiggly used to be right on Desire Street. Out the pit, what's your hometown? Yep, Safeway. Yep, Safeway. Ocala? Stop lying. You ain't from no fucking Ocala. Listen, out the pit, all bullshit aside. I used to go down there every summer to Eustis and Mount Dora. You know where that's at, right? I know you know where it's at if you're from Ocala. Yep. I used to be down there every summer. Yep, in Eustis. Eustis, Florida. Sure did. We used to go down there to Winter Garden and Winter Park or Parker. What else is around there? I think was it Leesburg, something like that, Leesburg, some shit like that. Orange Lake, Florida. Nope. No, I done heard of God, I can't think of the name of that shit no more. But I just know that little area right there where Ocala and Eustis and Mount Dora and all them places are. Man, I'm telling you, them little towns right there, man. Man, ooh boy, I never seen no shit like that in my life. I'm talking about little small towns, man, that was ruthless. I'm talking about ruthless. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But yeah, man. Other than that, though, we just gonna have to sit back and watch and just see what happens. You know, like I say, them motherfuckers right now, they doing what they want to do, and they're not giving two fucks about the American people right now. They're not giving two fucks about black folks right now. They're not giving two fucks about nobody but making their bank accounts fatter. You know what I'm saying? You better believe it out the pit. Hell yeah. Oh, I know. And sweeping season used to be in October. Don't ask me how I know. I just know. That's when them big jump out boys used to jump out the car on your ass on them corners down there in Florida. Every October they have sweeping season. I don't miss them days one bit though. Yeah, I used to sit and get my little grind on down there in Mount Dora and Eustis. The water plant down there. I used to work at the water plant in the summertime with my uncle down there in Mount Dora. No doubt. But anyway, y'all, I hope everyone enjoyed themselves. We done learned something new tonight, y'all. Sister Baby said she done start chiefing on some goddamn cigars. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Baby said, shit, I'm tired of this shit. I'm gonna chief me up a goddamn cigar and relax. Man, I supposed been going to Atlanta in November the 8th. Gonna pass on it. Scared to fly. Don't want to go. But who knows? Who knows? I know they better figure something out though, man. You got a lot of military families out there, man, that are not getting paychecks, man, and you know this is their income. You know, I had a partner. Oh yeah, Atlanta traffic, yeah, no doubt. I had a partner tell me the other day. He said, "Man, I done called all these people, man, told them, I'm gonna be late. The government still shut down. Y'all know this." Guess them people at that place say, "I don't give a fuck." No, I don't know. They probably work with people, since they know that people been getting laid off and all that type of stuff. But it's just amazing that, once again, though, y'all, it's just amazing that with everything that's been happened and still happening, them same people that voted for Trump will vote for him again. That's disturbing. That is fucking disturbing. That you would sell your soul. Your hate and racism will cause you to do such because you feel you got to stick to the code, even if it hurts your own people. But on some real shit, though, these, you know, young girls out here, man, they need to keep them legs closed and quit making these babies because it's finna get hard out here these next 3 years. These next 3 years finna be trouble, man. They finna be they finna be what it is. But I'm not scared. I just know them motherfuckers ain't capable of holding it down. Hey, before I go too, speaking of that, let me tell you the dumbest shit I heard too. So I was looking at this video on YouTube. It was some short that this black guy put out, and he was saying that uh yeah, I'm glad that they cut out them food stamps and blah blah blah. Now the black man can run his house again. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I'm like, what do you mean the black man can run his house again? He said his reasoning why, and I still was in disagreement with him because if you can't run your house because your old lady getting food stamps or a check from the government, then something wrong with you as a man. But the thing of it is, man, don't you know, it's so much hate pointed in every direction. You got white folks that hate black folks. You got black folks that hate other black folks. Black men that hate black women. Black women hate black men. I mean, it's just so fucked up and twisted, man. It's ridiculous. They say, "Oh man, I wish we can go back to the old days and do things how they did in the old days. Everybody stuck together." Not necessarily true. Not necessarily true. But I just thought that was crazy that he was like, "Yeah, we Trump doing the right thing, and black men, this is a win for us because we can finally get our house back." Well, what you gonna do when all the rent goes up more than what it is now, man? I'm gonna be honest with y'all about something. Straight up. All bullshit aside, straight up. I feel like these motherfuckers like undefeated, right? Meaning like I can work my ass off, get paid, all my shit go to bills, right? All my shit go to bills. That's a goddamn lie. He ain't making no fucking peace. Oh, I forgot he signed the peace treaty, right? And man, after you pay all your bills and shit, buying groceries, insurance, car notes, house note, light, gas, water. You defeated, man. It's like all you doing is working to pay bills. You can't even put no money back nowhere because everything that went from here all the way up here. I don't know if it's the wages or is it the um I don't know what it is. Mm, I disagree with that, man. I disagree with that. Say women wait at the finish line and pick the winners. She didn't see the struggle, just the end result. I gotta disagree with that because black women been on the front line of any and everything that we have ever even fought for, protest for, asked for. There's always been a woman at the front of that damn line. Maybe other women or other races, cultures did that, but I don't think black women did that. They just didn't wait to see who win. They were at the front of the line. Well, if you go and look at history, if you go and look at history, there's always been a woman at the front of all them protests, all those, marches that Dr. King done marched in. But y'all want to understand that. Mm. Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, bro. Not all women are like that. I'm not saying that it isn't no women like that, but not all women are like that. Black, white, Hispanic, Puerto Rican, whatever. There's still some good women out here that don't fall victim to um the worldly things or materialistic things. Still some out here. But anyway, man, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Um, Out the pit, man. Appreciate you, baby. Appreciate you. Indoor, everybody in there. Um, yeah, we'll just see what only time will tell, right? Only time will tell. But anyway, that's my time, man. It's your boy Illis, man. I'm up out of here. Y'all be safe. Watch your back. Just be smart. Peace.